Alright guys, let me know if you can see and hear me. Howdy, howdy. Everybody there? Can anybody see me? Jason, what did Wes do this time that you're going to put him in timeout? Alright. Okay, cool. We got audio and video, so that's a good thing. I like having the computer to where I can see what's going on with the stream, but it seems just simpler if I could just do it from an app. Only need like 170 more subscribers, and then I can do it from the YouTube app. So, yeah. This isn't going to be very long or very in detail tonight. I just got home from work a little while ago. Anyway, Nite Owl sent me a package, so I'm waiting to see. Hopefully he shows up. I sent him a message on Lock Chat and also tagged him on Twitter. So anyway, I'll ramble for a little bit. Give him a few minutes to get here. I don't know what he's up to. We've been chatting back and forth all day on Lock Chat, which is really cool, by the way. Lock Chat's really cool. I've learned a lot from there. Anyhow, so just to update you guys, since Saturday when I did my other live stream, we got test results back. Negative, thankfully. Don't know if you didn't catch that on Twitter or whatnot. Everything was negative, so unfortunately I had to go back to work on Tuesday. It was a long day Tuesday. Yesterday was a long day too. But anyway, yeah, everything's good. And even better, I was on my way home from work Tuesday, and the mooch, aka fiance, aka whatever the hell he is, called me and said, "Honey, I'm going to stay with my mother for a little while." And of course, the appropriate response over the phone is, okay, have fun, be careful, love you, I'll see you when you get back. The appropriate response after you get off the phone is like, yeah! So, yeah, I've been excited. The cats have been in a wonderful mood. I've been in a wonderful mood. So yeah, we're all great here now. Look at the comments here. Hey King Street, glad you're here. Ronald, Mike, of course Jason and Wes. Hey Jeff, glad you're here. They're talking about some package. Okay, cool. But yeah, so I've been back at work for a few days now. Everything's fine. Neither one of us I didn't have any more symptoms, or didn't have any symptoms at all. He hadn't had any symptoms since about Friday midday. Unless if you count a bad attitude, but he doesn't watch any of these videos, so don't worry about that. Anyway, their lock videos are boring. Speaking of log videos, I appreciate everybody who watched my little Medico Monday montage. Medico Monday montage. It's pretty cool. Appreciate everybody who watched that the other day when I uploaded it. I've got a video on the Schlage ND lock that I have, the lever lock that I exploded and managed to put back together Saturday. And some of what's in this package from Nite Owl has to do with that. So I plan on uploading that video tonight after I get done with this. I've got a chicken pot pie that's waiting for me. Well, waiting for me to put it in the oven. But hey, this is really interesting. I guess a benefit of all this coronavirus in my home county where I'm from. There's a big chicken plant, and anyway, they normally sell to restaurants and distributors to restaurants, etc. But they, of course, have not been able to ship out a lot of their product. So what they've been doing, even though they've been keeping up production, they have actually started selling directly to the public. And yesterday, they sold in my hometown. They've been selling for weeks direct to the public. And basically what they do is they take a big freezer trailer or two out to a location and sell directly out of the back of it at a very reduced price. And they set up in my hometown yesterday, had lines backed up, a line of cars 3 hours long, backed up to buy 40-pound boxes of chicken. And for 40 pounds of tenderloins and wings and chicken breast was like $40. So $1 a pound. For leg quarters, it was actually 50 cents a pound for a 40-pound box. So that's a pretty good deal there. But anyway, let me see here. Nite Owl. Let's see. Nite Owl's not here yet. Okay. But yeah. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and start opening this package here. I don't know if Nite's going to join in or not today. Those of you with motion sickness, look away for a moment. I'm going to switch camera angles here. Pull it down this way. I wish I had a multicam set up, but I'm not this big YouTube star like somebody we know who's here in this chat on this video. Let's see what all's in here. But I hope everybody's doing okay. The governor here today, this afternoon, just announced an extension on the stay-at-home order for, let's see, until May 8th. So that's another 2 weeks or something. Anyway, let's see. All right, let's first off, cool, some masks. Awesome. Thank you, sir. I appreciate this. I have like a couple masks, but I don't have some of these good ones. I only had a few masks My agency's been hard pressed to get them, so I really, really appreciate this. These are awesome. Thank you, sir. Really, really appreciate it. Now, what I was expecting out of this package were these things. These spanner wrenches for the Schlage ND series. If you're not familiar, which most of you here are, it's to tighten down the rows on the outside or loosen it up. Either way, I think this is the Schlage one, but it grabs into that indentation right there and allows you to turn and pull it. I'll put this on my little demo thing here in a minute. Let's see, and a pokey tool. Cool. I need another pokey tool. Actually, this is really cool. I like having these. Awesome. Let's see, some more of these stickers. He sent me a bunch of these stickers before, but I really like them. And you can see I've got one of them set up here. This is a little bit smaller version, I think. Well, no, same size. Cool. Alrighty, I will get those stickers stuck up. And of course, I still have my Lock Force stickers I got from you, Jason. Appreciate those. Keep those over here. I don't stick one-of-a-kind stickers on stuff. Ooh, and these are cool. Nite Owl stickers. You know, I really want to get my logo, my channel logo, which is what y'all see on Twitter and of course on YouTube. But it's sort of the shield patch shape with the lock in the middle of it that has sort of a cat face on there. I'd really like to get some stickers of that, but I think I need to clean up that image first. Let's see here. What do we have here? I think we have a mortise lock, and I think it's a Marks with the Schlage C keyway and some keys. Awesome. Works smoothly. I don't know if that's a challenge lock or just a regular lock. Decent bitting on there. Okay, there that key works. All right, cool. Pick that open and explore it. And then before I open this, I have the feeling there's some keys in here. So let's see what kind of keys we've got. No? Well, we've got some keys. Got some blanks and some cylinders. Couple of, let's see. Okay, that one was picked. Turned it back and locked it now. Arrow. Let's see. The AR1 keyway. Nope, it's cut, so these keys would need to be cut or rekeyed. I actually don't have any blanks in the AR1, so I will keep these in my repertoire. And then another Schlage key and knob cylinder. Very cool. All right, so I appreciate it, Nite Owl. Let's look at the comment. Let's see. Hey, Peter. Glad you're here. Let's set this aside a second. All these cool things, these stickers. Again, the masks, which are awesome. And let's pull this guy out. I finally got this guy working, and I made a video on him, which I plan on uploading tonight. Of course, the problem is I push the push button in. It doesn't want to pop out. Of course, if you push it and twist it, it won't pop out. But pushing it in and then turning it, well, if you jerk up on it like that, or if you apply pressure to the outside handle and turn it, it will go. So I think I still have something screwed up in there. Same as if you use the key, which I just used. I swapped out that Everest cylinder that I used in the demo video. You guys see that? Probably not. See, so if you turn the key, it'll retract the latch. I can't turn it counterclockwise, only clockwise, and it returns the latch, but does not pop the button out unless if you apply a little bit of pressure and kind of jiggle it. Hold your tongue just the right way. There you go. Push pressure down and then turn the key. So I think I've screwed something up, maybe in the little flat bar in there. But I wanted to show how these spanner wrenches worked. Yeah, Jeff, I've never gotten Nite Owl stickers before either. So pretty cool. Maybe yours are in the mail. If he doesn't send you any, I'll send you some, Jeff. There we go. And yes, I realized that after making the video that I did with my issue, sort of made an idiot out of myself. And you'll see what it is. But this is a very big hint. I know what the problem was when I started the video. But I learned. So you can see it's got the little notch here to secure the rosette on the outside. And so you just put that indentation over there and then grab your little spanner. Of course, a lot of times I guess you would just sort of force it, but if you couldn't just force it, okay, we're going to force it on. So you force it on like that, or you come along to take it off. You take this, hook it in there. Maybe. Yeah, these little divots are too shallow for this spanner. But yeah, basically you would, I guess you see what I'm trying to do. You hook into that tiny little divot right there, and then with your spanner, and then turn it and it should come off. That's obviously not happening right here. But then once that's on there, then you would install the collar and then install your lever either with the cylinder, or if it were on the inside, it would just snap straight over. But yeah, with that, there we go. And that's what would be on your door. So anyway, even though I couldn't get this to work, Nite Owl, I appreciate it. Appreciate sending both of these that are for, I think this is the Arrow style one, and that's the Schlage style one. Of course, you can never have too many pokey tools. And, of course, the mortise cylinder with the keys. A couple key and knobs with these blanks, which I appreciate. And, of course, these guys right here. And one more motion warning. So yeah, I've got this thing on upside down. Anyway, you know, if you wear glasses like I do, it'll fog up your glasses, but hey, it's better than nothing. So anyway, guys, hope everybody's staying healthy. You know, I really hope that we can. Can't hardly see myself think. I really hope that we can, you know, start to get back to business as usual. However, I know it's going to take longer than just a couple more weeks. But in the meantime, everybody out there in Lock World, okay, Jason. Not for that rosette. Those just pop off. Okay. Well, that explains why I couldn't get it to work then, doesn't it? Anyway, yeah, I mean, these are a little bit bigger in diameter. And like I said, the divots aren't that deep on there, but you know, hey, I'll take it. It's a tool. You take every tool you can get, put it in your tool bag, regardless of when you know you're gonna need it. Okay, yeah. Well, Jason, tell him, you know, bid as low as possible, and then because they're not really worth much, but offer him a couple bucks, and then you can turn around and sell those to all the lock collectors out there, especially depending on what kind of railroad lock it might be. I might be interested in one. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, you know, I really hope we can all get back to work and back to, you know, I don't want to say business is normal, but at least people can get back to work. I couldn't imagine being out of a job right now. I've worked solidly since the day I turned 18, and the longest I was ever truly completely out of work was, I think, about 2 months maybe, and that was right between when my very first job was working in a furniture factory, and worked there 3 months, and then got laid off, and then 2 months later is when I started working at 911. So I guess 2 months was the longest I've ever been out of a job my entire adult life. So I can't imagine what, you know, some folks are going through. So I really do want us to get back, but at the same time, I don't want all of us to get sick. And something I realized over my little 4-day vacation was just how stressful, you know, worrying about this mess is. Because, you know, I'm a cop. I put on, you know, a uniform, a vest, a belt, drive a marked vehicle to and from work every single day, and I'm always looking, always scanning traffic, always looking at people, And I have a pretty easy assignment. I'm not out there in the bad parts of town anymore. And still all this, it's been more stressful on me than what I thought. And that little 4-day break um really sort of let me say, hey, you need to keep on doing what you're doing for your downtime. In other words, I need to spend more time out here in the shop messing with locks and doing YouTube videos. But anyhow, so if you're an essential worker and other locksmith or otherwise, be safe out there. Watch out for yourself and watch out. Just do the best you can and don't try not to let the stress get to you. Do something that you can do to relax in your off time. For me, locks is my stress relief. It has been for some time now. You guys who work with locks every day, that's probably not an option. But find something where you can decompress and sort of chill out. Sitting in front of the television is not really the best idea to do that. So, something else, a little hobby, hands-on. But anyway, let's see. Let me look. Yeah, Peter, keeping. I assume you're talking about keeping tools that you don't know that you need until you need them. These will all go straight to my little bag of tricks that I keep, including the masks. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, Lowell. In and out of the chat. That's fine. Glad you came by. Hey, Martin. Glad you could stop by. Yeah. Working as a cop, kind of like I was saying, I constantly look everywhere and, try to keep up with everything and everybody that's around me. That's stressful enough. I'm one of those people who naturally handles stress fairly well. 10 years of working 911 and finding ways to let it out, let out the stress from that. That's very stressful, both psychologically and, believe it or not, physically, especially working night shift there. Being a police officer is, all of that. You're at a heightened sense of awareness and everything. And this does add one more thing, because now when, you don't always have the option to say, hey, stay 6 feet away. Fortunately, like I said, I've got a fairly easy assignment. So, it's basically a desk job. And I'm happy with that. I'm fine with that. My days of trying to go and track down Jimmy Hoffa are behind me. But yeah, this does add a lot of stress, even if you're not thinking about it, and even if you are a person like me who can handle stress fairly well. Let's see. Yeah. Well, Jason, even though I talk about heightened awareness, I do have my little secure areas, and once I've sort of secured my office, at least in my mind, I've been playing a lot of Angry Birds lately, Even on night shift, and especially that was actually when I worked at 911. That was one of my outlets. Was I could play Angry Birds, in our downtime, obviously, and that was just a great stress reliever. So yeah, any little games like that, you know, it helps out. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go get my chicken pot pie started in the oven. Say hi to the kitty cats, play with them for a little bit. Well, I've already said hello to them, but anyway, they've been sort of pleasantly surprised or whatever from having the house to themselves for the last 3 days. So they always like to interact with me and play and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to be doing while we're waiting on dinner. That and finding something to watch on television. So anyway, guys, okay. All right, Jason, we'll look for that video. I started your video on the key decks earlier this morning before I went in. That's the one thing I can't do. I can play Angry Birds because you can hit pause and you can play it without any audio. I can't have any audio going when I'm at work, so I can't catch up on people's videos while I'm there. That was a benefit of being on night shift. It's one of the couple things that I actually do miss from night shift. But yeah, I'll look forward to your video. And like I said, I'm going to upload the video for this indie lock. And Jason and Wes and you other locksmiths out there, if you wouldn't mind taking a watch at it, you could probably skip through the, probably kind of skim over the middle section, but the springs are good on it now, both sides. The latch functions fine. It's just this little, where the button won't pop out unless if you apply a little bit of pressure to the outside lever, and then it does. But anyway, I'll upload that video while I'm waiting on dinner to cook. But I do appreciate y'all stopping by. And anyway, hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Should be live this Saturday morning, my regular time, 10 a.m. Eastern. So if you're not doing anything, you managed to get up that early, then stop on by. And anyway, you guys have a great evening. Have a great Friday tomorrow. Stay healthy. If you've got masks, wear them. If you don't, then stay away from people. Or at the very least, wash your hands. Oh, and if you do have a mask, do not do like half the people that I see in public do. Okay? I talked to a woman today who went on and on for 5, 6, 8 minutes. It seemed like hours, but she was talking to me just like this, telling me about her nightly disinfection routine. Lysoling her shoes because the virus is heavy and floats down to your shoes. And so she Lysols them. She strips her clothes off, just inside the door in the laundry room, and throws them all in the washing machine with bleach. And the entire time she's talking to me, and her mask is exactly like this. Don't be like that woman. Cover your nose. If you're gonna wear a mask the right way, please. Anyway, so yeah, yeah. People are just wearing a mask. They're half masking it. It's ridiculous. Don't half mask. people. Don't half it. So, anyway, y'all, I will see y'all. I guess Saturday morning. Jason will see you Saturday morning, noonish or so, and everybody else. Have a great evening. Have a great Friday. If you're still working, be careful. If not, I really hope that we can get back to work safely sooner rather than later. But again, only safely. So y'all have a great one, and I will see y'all later. Stay out of trouble. We'll see you next time.